Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Palmer, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Hokies head coach before the game. They are focused on really being productive in the red zone here today. That's been a strength of theirs all season because they have the best running back potentially in school history. He is on pace to break the school single-season rushing touchdown record today. So when they get to the red zone, I expect them to feed him the ball, make sure that he can dominate at the line of scrimmage and get down in history with another rushing touchdown today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. Right back to it. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Sells to fake. Right side, it's Jennings. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Jennings. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's short. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Cardinals are marching down the field. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, it's Jennings. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Drops back on first down. Left side is Lamar. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Cardinals, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. A designed run for the quarterback.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Jennings. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Cardinals kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Louisville! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Hokies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the man that makes this offense go. As we get late in the season, his performance has made him a contender, if not one of the favorites, for the Heisman Trophy. The run inside. It's McCord. Nowhere to go.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Hits inside. It's McCord. Enough to move the chains. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
And the Hokies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll run it. It's Daniel. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hits the hole. It's McCord. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hokies!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point is good. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone, it's Upshaw. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Looking to throw, it's short. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll try the right side. Turning it on! Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Turn it into a defensive score. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Best. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Swamped immediately. Third and long coming up. Scanning the field, it's short. He'll throw it. Turns it upfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Williams open on the right side. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Breaks through, it's Jennings. Fighting off the defender. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll ride him again. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Reels it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Touchdown, Cardinals! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Oh, a double pass. He'll pull it down. Still on his feet at the 40. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle, and it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He's going to run it. QB got it himself. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And he missed it. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Out wide left, it's McCord. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll run the counter. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Sets his feet. It's short. Throws to the wideout. Left side, it's Danzy. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Powers through the defender. Maybe some room here. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Cardinals will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! They take the lead with the 6.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Runs through a man. He might have space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick give. It's McCord. He's past the sticks. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's got 98 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. And the Hokies pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies in the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speedster the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Hokies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's in. Touchdown, Hokies. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we're tied up in the third. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's short. Right side, it's Jennings. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Cardinals can really attack on this second and short. Running inside, it's Jennings. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Keeps it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Finds his big tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Moves to his right. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Going over the top. Touchdown, Cardinals. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And that's exactly how you draw it up on offense, man. You run the football, you get those bodies committed, Jesse, and you use speed out wide with a little bit of play action.
A really nice job of setting it up by the play caller. You're right. Those linebackers and safeties, they want to come down and support the run, but a really nice throw, excellent route, and they're able to connect for a massive TD.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you, a huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. There he goes. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Extending the play. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. 2nd and long here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McCord. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
From the gun, sees some running room. They stop him after a pickup of 9, but he moves the chains, and it'll be 1st down on the other side of the 2-minute timeout. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Takes the handoff. It's McCord to the 15. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And they are a mere extra point away from tying this game. And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback. Every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Straight ahead, it's Jennings. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Out wide left, it's Lamar. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw. It's short. Unloads it left. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The Cardinals will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Quarterback changing the play. Wants to throw on first. Moving out to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. He steps out of bounds, stops the clock after a short pickup of 7, and it's getting dire in terms of the clock. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Just got rid of that one.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. On the ground, it's McCord. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's McCord. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100.
Touchdown, Hokies! They get on the board first here in the overtime period.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got any...
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make for the point after.
Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
1 extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Back to throw, it's short. Rush is on. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Snap in the shotgun. Finds his big tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. Driving forward, it's Jennings. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. They get a score to take the lead here in the second overtime.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. From the gun, it's McCord. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well run him again. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! What a great response here in overtime.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I got to go for two. I know the new overtime rules. They changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to two-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.